to look at the general revision in mathematics. So we want to solve some questions here across the topics we have in mathematics. So let's look at number 1. We have evaluate. Number 1, evaluate correct to 4 significant figures. Correct to 4 significant figures. Yeah, 573.06 times 184.25. So here, multiply this and put your answer to 4 significant figure. All right. So here we can multiply directly. Then we just express the answer in 4 significant figure. That is, from here we can use our calculator to multiply this decimal number. And all we need to do is just to put the answer back in 4 significant figures. So let's add. You have 573.06 and times 184.25, and here this gives us 105,586.305. Then to 4 significant figure, this 1 here is the first significant figure, followed by 0, followed by 5. This is the 4th number, which is the 4th significant position. So we round it here, and this becomes 8 here. We round it up to this place. 8 times 1, we add it 1 here, becomes 6. That's 1056, then 0, 0. That's 105,600. Okay, that's to 4 significant figures. All right, let's look at another question here. Look at another one. We have here, you have to express 432 base 5 to a number in base 3. This change 432 in base 5 to a number in base 3. Solution here, this is number base 16. So we have 432 from base 5, and we cannot go from base 5 to base 3 directly. So we first move from base 5 to base 10. We have 0, 1, 2. Expand with base raised to power 0, 1, 2. We have 4 times 5 raised to power 2 plus 3 times 5 raised to power 1 plus 2 times 5 raised to power 0. Then here, this becomes 4 times 5 squared, that's 25, plus 3 times 5 raised to power 1 is 5, plus 2 times 5 raised to power 0, that's 1. Then this becomes 4 times 5, that's 100 plus 3 times 5, 15 plus 2. And this gives us 117 here to base 10. Now, this is base 10, not base 3 we are looking for. Then we can move from base 10 to base 3 easily by tabulating this and divide by base 3. So we have 3 goes in 117, that's 3 goes in 10, 11, that's 3, remainder 2. And 3 goes in 27, that's 9, that's 39, remainder 0. 3 goes in 39, that's also 13, remainder 0. 3 goes in 13, that's 4, remainder 1. And 3 goes in 4, remainder 1. 3 goes in 1, 0, remainder 1. So here we have the answer. From bottom of that will be 1, 1, 1, 0, 0 to base 3. So we have changed now from base 5 to base 3. Okay, now let's solve another one here, which will be number 3. You are watching us live at Master Tima's class, and this is the best mathematics channel you will see out here. So do well to be part of this channel by subscribing and also join our package. Also, don't forget to give a thumbs up and share this video. Thank you. Okay, number 3 here. You have given that A and B are set such that given that A and B are set such that number of A is equals to 8, number of B is equals to 12, and number of A intersection B is equals to 3. Now find number of A union B. So now let's consider this question on sets. So by the time we interpret this, we can put it in a Venn diagram, and we discover that we have this as a Venn diagram. We're talking about 2 sets. We can say this is A, this is B, and number of elements in A is equals to 8. Number of elements in B is equals to 12. This is 12. And number of elements in the intersection B is 3. So we can get number of elements in A only, which is this area. That's 8 minus 3, and that's 5. Number of elements in B only, that's 12 minus 3, that's 9. Then number of elements in A union B is easy to get now. Just the addition of these 3 numbers, because the shaded part here means A union B. So that will be 5 plus 3 plus 9. And that will give us 17. So that is that. So number of elements in A union B is 17. All right. Now let's consider another question here. And it's on such an interesting one here. So let's look at this as number 4. And the question says, if root 24 plus root 96 minus root 600 is equals to, okay, is equals to y root 6. But let me just, can we see here, y root 6, okay. The question says you should find the value of y. Find the value of y. So solution here. So we just need to reduce this surds, okay, to a simpler surd. We reduce this surd to a simpler surd. So root 24, we can write it as 4 times 6 plus root 96. That will be 4 times. Okay, that is a 6 times what? That's 1. 16 times 6. Then minus 600. That's 6 times 100. 100 times 6 equals to y root 6. So here, root 4 is 2. This becomes root 2 root 6 plus root 16, that's 4 root 6. Then minus root 100 is 10, that's 10 root 6 equals to y root 6. So here we have root 6, which this one means we have similar, so we can add and subtract. That's 2 plus 6, 2 plus 4, 6 minus 10 become minus 4. Minus 4 root 6 equals to y root 6. And therefore, y is equals to minus 4. So that is that. Now, let's look at this as well. We have question 5. Evaluate (23 times 54) in mode 7. In mode 7. So normally we multiply this. So the results, we put it in. So we have 23 times 54. 23 times 54. This gives us 1,242. Then in mode 7. So we divide this. How many 7 will go there? And that's it will remain what? So that will be something remainder something. So we have continue to divide by 7 until we have a remainder. That is so the remainder here is what we have as the answer there. So when we look at it, we have 1,236, 1,239 divided by 7. That's 117. So that means we have 1,242 minus 1,239 in mode 7. So this one, when we subtract, we have 3. So the answer is therefore 3 mode 7. So that is that. How to handle this type of questions. Thank you for connecting here at Master T Math Class. So do it to give a thumbs up and share this video. Thank you. Now let's consider another question here. And we label this as question 6. And this question is on indices. So we have that is as number 6. I'm going to say if 4 raised to power 3x is equals to 16. 16 raised to power x plus 1. 16 raised to power x plus 1. Find the value of x. Find the value of x. Now, solution here. From what we have, we can write the two sides in the same base. We have 4 raised to power 3x equals to 16 also can be written as 4 squared. Then raised to power x plus 1. We have base 4 now. So this becomes 4 raised to power 3x equals to 4 raised to power 2x plus 2. Then since when we power m equals to a raised to power n, here this becomes m equals to n. Same base now we can equate the power. So same base here we equate the power. We have 3x equals to 2x plus 2. And when you correct light time, just take 2x here. Therefore 3x minus 2x equals to 2. And x is equals to 2. So that is that for that here. Okay. So you're watching us live here at Master Teamers class. All right. In this general revision class, look at the next question here, which is question number 7. We have a weaver bought a bundle of grass for $50. From which he made 8 mats. If each mat was sold for $15, find the percentage profits. Find the percentage profits. So this is an application question on financial arithmetic, mathematics. Then we have the total cost price for the material used for the mat, which is the grass, is $50, which implies cost price because $. Then he made 8 mats, and each of the mats was sold for $15. So that means selling price, the total selling price for 8 of mat will now be 15 times 8, which is $120. Then to find percentage profit now, or profit percentage profits formula is given as selling price minus cost price over cost price times 100%. As this here we are 120 minus 50 over 50 times 100%. And 120 minus 50, we have 70 over 50 times 100%. And yeah, this over 5. That gives us 140%. That's the percentage profit on this particular transaction here. All right. So let's look at another interesting question. So find the 17th time of the arithmetic progression. We have this AP. So we call this as number 8. Find the 17th term, 17th term of the arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression AP given by minus 6, minus 1, 4, and so on. Now, when you look at this AP, the first term denoted as A is equals to minus 6. And since an AP we have common difference D is minus 1 minus 6, which is minus 1 plus 6, which is 5, or 4 minus 1, which is still 5. So this is the common difference. Common difference is 5. So the n term of an AP is given as Tn equals to A plus n minus 1 D. So T17 now, which is 17 10, equals to minus 6 plus 17 minus 1 times 5. So minus 6 plus 16 times 5. And 16 times 5, that's 80. So minus 6 plus 80. And this gives us 74 here. So that's the 17th time of this particular arithmetic progression. So I believe we are enjoying this class. So do well to share this video and give it thumbs up. Now let's look at another question here, which is number 9. We have number 9 here. M varies directly as n and inversely as the square of p. M varies directly as n and inversely as the square of p. If m is equals to 3, when n equals to 2, and p is equals to 1, find n in terms of n and p. So it means we should find the formula connecting the variation. Now, solution here, we interpret this. This is called joint variation because m is varying directly as n and inversely as p squared, square of p. So when we remove the sign of proportionality, we have m equals to kn over p squared. Then when m is 3, we have 3 equals to k times n, that's 2, over p, that's 1 squared. This is simply 3 equals to 2k over 1 squared is to 1. This 3 over 1 cross multiply, we have 2k equals to 3. Divide both sides by k equals to 3 over 2. So if k equals 3 over 2, we just write this formula again, putting the value of k. So we now have m equals to 3n over 2p squared. So this here is the formula connecting the relationship here. We have written m in terms of n and p here. Okay, let's consider another question here, which we call number 10. From here, we have this question. If a is equals to 3 and b is equals to 7 minus 7, find the value of 5b plus into bracket a plus b all square divided by a minus b all square. Now let's consider this question here. Okay, if we like, we can reduce this before we substitute, and if you like, you can substitute like that so that to remove the square. The difference of two square applicable. If I like, I can say this is 5b plus a plus b times a plus b. That's a plus b square. Okay. Oh no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work because we have plus a, it's not times, so it's not going to cancel each other. Thank you. Now let's substitute directly. We have 5b, that's 5 times minus 7 plus, here we have into bracket 3 minus 7 square over a, that's 3 minus 7, that's plus 7 now, all square. So 5 times minus 7, that's minus 35 plus, this is becoming minus 4 square over here 10 square. And we have minus 35 plus minus 4 square, that's 16, then over 100. Then 16 minus 35 plus 16, that will give us minus 19. Okay, so minus 19 over 100. And when we put it in decimal, that's minus 0.19. So that is that for that. And thank you for watching us so far here as Master T class. So don't forget to subscribe, to give a thumbs up, to like this video, and subscribe if you are not yet subscribed. Okay, so we meet when next class. and see you next class. Bye for now.